Tropical storm warning remains in effect for the Palm Springs area, although the storm has been downgraded from hurricane status. There's still a major threat of what the National Weather Service calls life-threatening flooding potential. There are also powerful winds that could knock down power lines and trees. And
when you talk about the threat, it's not just to California. It extends into Arizona and Nevada as well. And we've been checking in with Fox Weather's Max Gordon. He's live in Las Vegas to talk about the conditions there, how they're changing, how they're preparing, and certainly it looks like it is going to be ramping up in these next few hours, Max.
Yes, absolutely. It's going to be a soggy one here in Sin City, and it's a good idea to bet on wet. Now, here in Las Vegas, we're looking at about an inch of rain, but really the higher totals are going to be in the mountains to the west of Vegas. 4 inches plus could be in store for the mountains, and all that water has to go somewhere. A flood watch is in effect until tomorrow for the Las Vegas area and surrounding communities. And then we're also looking at a high wind warning. We're going to be looking at winds of around 25, 35 miles per hour, gusts of up to 60 miles per hour. And, you know, you're seeing kind of a rare sight here on the Las Vegas Strip. People walking around with umbrellas in some cases, though. I don't see anybody with umbrellas down there, but you got to trust me on this one. I've been talking to people here. They say they're not really adjusting their vacation plans. There's a lot of inside things to do here in Vegas, but this really is a serious situation for a lot of folks here. You know, sandbags have been handed out at some spots here in Clark County. They've opened up their emergency operations center here so that fire officials, police officers, they can all coordinate together, coordinate responses. They also have road equipment staged around the county just in case there are roads that are impacted. And then, of course, NV Energy, that's the state's power provider, they're gearing up and they've staged crews all around the state, especially here in southern Nevada, just in case the lights go off. But really, kind of the overwhelming message for folks here is if you don't have to do any traveling today, if you can just stay home if you live in the Las Vegas area, that's what you should be doing. And especially don't try to drive through flooded roadways, flooded areas, because just a foot of water can carry away a vehicle, and most deaths in flooding situations happen in cars. So we're going to see the rain start to ramp up as we move through the day, but right now it seems like we're in a little bit of a lull. Guys?
I know, Max, you flew in last night. Was the airport crowded with people coming in or taking off because of the weather?
You know, it felt kind of like a normal evening at the airport here in Vegas, but it was bumpy coming in. I tell you what, we had a lot of bumps and it was pretty rainy and soggy out there. You know, I was concerned about my flight getting canceled because I saw some of the storm systems moving in the overnight hours. Luckily, my flight wasn't canceled, wasn't even delayed. Still a lot of people coming in and out of Vegas. I think a lot of people make their plans and they come on in no matter rain or shine.
Yeah,
it's Vegas.
And we do know that there's a lot of places to hunker down, whether it's from the heat, the rain, the monsoons, the sand, all of that stuff. All right, Max Gordon, stay safe out there. We certainly appreciate your reports all morning long.
Thank you.
Yeah,